This is a story of a boy who meets a girl, but you should upfront that this is not a love story. These powerful words open one of the most honest romantic films ever made, a story that dares to show us that love isn't always what we expect it to be. Hi, my name is Ailsya Zivana from class 11-6, and today I'm going to analyze one of my favorite romantic drama films called 500 Days of Summer, directed by Mark Webb and released in 2009. This movie tells us a unique love story that breaks the conventional romantic movie formula. So let's dive into the analysis. The story begins with Tom Hansen, who is a greeting card writer who believes in true love and soulmates. Then he meets Summer Finn, his boss's new assistant, and immediately falls for her. Summer, however, doesn't believe in love or relationships. The narrator tells us from the beginning that this is not a love story, setting the tone for the entire film. Then, Tom and Summer start spending time together. They go on dates, share intimate moments, and connect over music and architecture. Tom believes that they're in a relationship, but Summer insists that they're just friends having fun. The story told non-linearly, jumping between different days of their 500-day relationship, showing the contrast between Tom's expectation and reality. The climax occurs at a party Summer invites Tom to. Tom arrives with high hopes, expecting to reconcile with Summer. However, he discovers that Summer is engaged to another man. This devastating moment is shown through a split-screen sequence called Expectation versus Reality, which perfectly captures Tom's heartbreak. After the party, Tom falls into deep depression. He quits his current job, isolates himself in his apartment, and loses his passion for architecture and life. His friends and little sister try to help him move on. Gradually, he starts to rebuild his life and rediscover his dream to becoming an architect. Tom then goes to a job interview at an architecture firm. While waiting, he meets a woman named Autumn. They have a brief and meaningful conversation. The movie ends on day 500 with hope and new beginning, suggesting that Tom has learned from his experience and with Summer and is ready for a healthy relationship. Let's start with Tom's character at the beginning. So at the start, Tom is an idealistic romantic who believes in destiny, soulmates, and the one. He's a dreamer who gave his passion for architecture to write greeting cards and somewhat naive about love and project his fantasies. By the end, Tom has matured significantly. He realizes that he idealized Summer and didn't really know her. He learns that love requires mutual understanding and realistic expectation. He rediscovers that his passion for architecture and becomes more confident and self-aware. For the external factor itself is Summer herself, so her clear communication about not wanting a relationship, her eventual marriage to someone else, and the painful breakup. His friends and sister also provide the support that helps him recover. For the internal factors is Tom's internal transformation comes from the self-reflection. He realized he was in love with his idea of summer rather than the summer itself. His depression forces him to confront his patterns and rebuild his identity beyond romantic relationships. For the moral values itself, we have first the importance of honest communication in relationships. Summer was clear about her intentions, but Tom ignored the sign. Second, self-love and personal growth. Tom learns that his happiness shouldn't depend entirely on other person. Third, accepting reality over fantasy. See people as they truly are, not as we want them to be. And the next we have the Islamic values. From an Islamic perspective, this movie teaches us about qadar, our destiny, and tawakkul, our trust in Allah's plan. When Tom loses Summer, he eventually realizes that perhaps she wasn't meant for him, which reflects the consent that Allah has better plans for us. The film also reminds us of the danger of excessive attachment to worldly desires and the importance of maintaining our purpose and identity beyond romantic relationships. So that's my analysis of 500 Days of Summer, a beautiful, bittersweet story about love, loss, and personal growth. This movie reminds us that every ending is actually a new beginning. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed my analysis. Don't forget to watch the movie if you haven't. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.